Hey Sagittarius. All right, so these are your messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. I am working all week, guys. However, I did want you guys to know that I have to go up to New England and see my mother. She fell and broke her hip. So I will still be working while I'm there. I'm just there in case she needs something. And you'll get to see where I grew up, which, as I never go back, I never do this. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting.
I bet you're going to hate the snow.
I don't think there's snow there right now.
I know, but I bet you're going to hate the cold weather.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to use your boots.
No, take your boots.
Oh, all right. I guess I'm taking my boots. All right. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising.
Just because we share the same shoe size doesn't mean you take my boots.
It's fair. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see if we can get something good, guys. The energy's been so, like, heavy, I guess heavy. And I even noticed it on the fire sign readings. So hopefully you guys are okay.
Actually, you can use my boots because I don't really need them. I have slippers and other shoes.
No, I was just kidding. I don't want to ruin them.
You won't ruin them.
Oh, jeez. I spoke too soon, Sag. I spoke too soon. All right, very first card is Seven of Swords. Why is this for Sagittarius? Who is not trustworthy? Who is deceiving you? What the heck?
What?
Are you deceiving yourself? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like you're almost like self-sabotage or something. This is you. This is you doing it to yourself. This is not somebody. This is you. Very conflicted. Could be having sleep issues. Definitely some trust issues there. But a lot of this is like you're doing this to yourself, okay? For Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. I'm seeing a specific kind of like, I don't know, I guess that would be like one of those fancy beers. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so what's this about? It looks like you have a partnership coming in, conversations about this that are very open and honest. But obviously partnerships don't have to mean romance. So let's take a look at this. Something that you've been manifesting. Something, here's the thing. This looks like a marriage. Okay. For those of you who don't believe in marriage, guys, obviously this could be some sort of, I guess it could be a business partnership, but it's really pulling as marriage, okay? If you're already married, guys, I don't know what to tell you. This part will not resonate. But it looks like something that you or somebody else almost walks away from. It's like, you know, that it's like, meet me halfway, or it's done, it's over with. And it does look like you somehow work this out with whoever this is, okay? Continue. There's a lot of karma here. For Sagittarius, the Lovers. Okay, yeah, most likely you work it out. Growth and abundance, pregnancy if you're of childbearing age, you know, that sort of thing. 10 of Cups energy. So you have somebody coming in. They can be fiery, like yourself. Definitely somebody you're attracted to. And again, if you don't like people, guys, you're like, no, absolutely not, never in a million years, then this is not going to resonate. Because I can't even make it into a business partnership. I literally can't. So this is going to be a more specific reading, okay? We have messages going back and forth between you and somebody. Okay. It's saying the same thing again. you need to be meeting somebody halfway, or you guys need to work out whatever differences you're having before something gets away. Okay, obviously with the Ten of Cups, it has a bright future, but one of you is not I guess maybe putting in enough effort, maybe don't want a commitment, maybe one of you's like too selfish. I don't know, something's going on here. Okay, definitely something's going on. And at some point, yeah, all right, I see somebody being generous with you and emotionally, financially, whatever the case, being generous with you. And you guys, I mean, it looks like for the majority of you, you're going to work it out. For the majority. Obviously not everybody, okay? You.
It's good.
It does say you need to be taking better care of yourself, so I don't know if you have something going on that you know about, or something could pop up over the next few weeks, okay? But it said it more than once. You could have some anxiety around what looks like an earth sign, doesn't have to be, and you want to move forward with something, and I see else delays and or confusion. Somebody could be looking at new opportunities, feeling like this isn't going to really move forward, delay, like again, so maybe somebody was saying, hey, you're going to move up in the company, or I'm going to offer you this job, or you're going to get this pay raise, and they're just not really pulling through. And so I feel like you're like, all right, this is ridiculous. And I do, like, I literally look at this, look at the face on this guy. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, how long are we going to have this conversation? So let's see what transpires. You have very little hope at that point. I think before you end up seeing any sort of forward movement, okay, before you see any of that, it does look like this is gonna be a difficult time for sure, a very heavy burden. And I think that you're gonna almost like lose interest in this whole situation until it does finally come around, okay? And I do see you being like, okay, the good thing is this delay, okay, opens up new opportunities. So it could be a new job, it could be a new investment, it could be like it does like serve its purpose, okay, sort of like the retrogrades, but and I see a celebration around that in divine timing. So something will transpire in time, okay? I also see you going to some sort of get together and or event, some sort of group situation. Not the greatest story here so far, but it does look like you could be finding out after this gathering or celebration and or during it, or something, something of that nature, that somebody that you're very close to is very ill, okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not getting a sign for that one, okay? So, changes that are coming, this transformation that comes, everybody's going to be going through one, right? We're going into a new year. We've been through a lot of different things this year. Something new is going to,
Mommy?
Yes.
Can I have some batteries? I really need them.
How many? Because I told him those were for him.
He said 2.
Just 2. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you make some sort of judgment call. You're looking at new investments. You're excited. You're getting passionate about it again. You're like, yes, this is awesome. And then again, you regress. You don't personally regress, but again, there is delay. There is, things going on. Once again, you're like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I just went through this transformation. I just went through this, It's saying, once again, divine timing and working hard towards whatever it is that you're looking to do, okay? Whether that's work, whether that's a hobby, but everything looks very delayed here. Okay, so it does look like you're working hard towards healing a connection with somebody. This could be a reconciliation and or a soulmate, somebody who's very heartbroken, somebody going through some sort of struggle. And it will take time for you two to work this out, but it is possible. Again, assuming you want to, okay? Could be a family member, friend, whatever. The earth sign is popping up again. Not actually following through with what they are saying. So they, you know, whoever this is, whether it's a boss, whether it's it looks, you know, business related, that is gonna infuriate you. Once again, it's like, okay, we got through this battle. Why do we have another battle? Why can't you, like, you know, mean what you say or say what you mean, and give it a minute, okay? Because I think your frustration and or your putting your foot down, you're just like, forget it. You've already done this to me once. I'm not doing it again. Is going to help you see some sort of significant change, okay? Yeah. Also get assistance from somebody who is, they're pulling as a high priestess, guys. That does not mean it's necessarily Pisces, okay? It says here you can get assistance from somebody who's like religious, who's spiritual, who, you know, represents the high priestess sort of energy. Somebody who questioned it's odd, because even though this person has something to offer you as far as help, it does look like you question them. You don't just flat out believe what they say, or you don't, you know, trust their judgment or something like that, okay? Make sure you don't give in to temptation for those of you that are married, that are working towards some sort of goal with somebody, because it does look like you could jump into something and then regret it. Or, yeah, it does look like you could be led by temptation. Now, of course, you know, that's not going to be every single Sagittarius, but it is pulling it as that. And it's saying have strength. Could be considering a move for more stability. Does look like you're juggling a bunch of different things. Could even be taking a trip, especially if it's a business trip. That would be really beneficial to you, but a move may be necessary for you. And then we also have somebody here that does look like they feel left behind by you. There could be a fight about that. A fight about that, and a fight about finances and or emotions, okay? So doesn't look work related. Obviously it will be for somebody, but it's like somebody being like, you know, you weren't there when I needed you. You didn't pay me when you were supposed to pay me, you know, something like that, okay? So just something along those lines. Again, the fire signs are heavy today. They're heavy. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I almost didn't do Sag today. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll wait for tomorrow, but it's fine. All right, Aries through Pisces, how did they feel about Sagittarius? Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Sagittarius? Aries is doing something behind your back. If I remember correctly, Sag, I think I pulled that for you before, and I rarely remember what I pull. Taurus is moving forward with something else. Yeah, no reconciliation. Gemini is moving on, but stalking you as well. Cancer is trying to manifest something good with you so you can move forward. Leo, and you could end up in some sort of fight. Heavy burden here, just a lot of distance. Virgo is protecting their peace. If you're in any sort of job. If you work with a Virgo, I would be concerned. Okay, I would be concerned. Virgo. Libra. Libra's protecting their peace with you. They feel like you don't like meet them on their level. Okay. Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio's holding on to some sort of hope that you guys can get together. Sagittarius to Sagittarius, you guys are going to have to work on this. There could be a third person getting involved, whether that's, you know, somebody talking ill of one of you or even like a third party. Capricorn wants something with you, whether this is business or pleasure. Aquarius thinks that you've done something behind their back. They think you're unstable. Pisces feels like the wounded warrior. Very defensive. And somebody could get in between the connection, regardless if it's romantic or not. Okay, guys, I'm going to upload this and have a great week.